Hi guys, it's Maddie. Thanks for coming. And thanks to the YouTubers too. That was something I really didn't expect. I originally put these videos up as a means of communication with the other members of my hairdressing forum and didn't realize that the YouTube community itself held a lot of people that were going to be interested in the type of things that I'm videoing. I think it was about a month ago that Beachy Mama made a post about, well, Inspire Color. The whole color line really kind of fascinated me. I'm really into color, but I've never done anything that was pure tone. And the whole idea of being able to create my own color really got me thinking. Well, this is Inspire, and it's a very, very simple line to stock. It has very few pieces, but these pieces can do just about anything. Our color chart for Wella Coleston is 4 pages long. It has just about every shade imaginable, and our stockroom is pretty big. This is all the space I need to stock a complete line of color. What I want to do is go over the product with you and also include a little bit of color theory, because this is going to help you to learn how to use this product. Well, first, a little color theory. What is color? Color's light. Color's light reflected off of a surface. The color you perceive is the color that's actually reflected. The colors that you don't see are the colors that are absorbed. All white light has all of the colors of the rainbow. When it's shipped through a prism, it breaks it up into the individual bands of color. What we attempt to do in hairdressing is to alter the chemistry of the hair so that the hair will reflect the colors that we want. And hopefully we haven't put anything in there that's going to make it reflect the colors we don't want. But you have to understand what color is first. Basically, there are 3 primary colors: red, blue, and yellow. From these 3 colors, you can make just about any color you want. In Inspire, there are the 3 main colors. Really, those 4 are all you need to make any color that you want. These extra 4 is just thrown in so that we have something to do. If you mix 2 primary colors that are adjacent, you get a secondary color. The 3 primary colors together will make brown. The amount of concentration of those 3 colors goes from a light, light brown, which we call blonde, to a dark, dark brown, which we call brunette. And it can be adjusted anywhere in between. Whenever you're throwing a color that you don't want, you always choose the opposite or its complement. If the hair is too yellow, you're going to add a little bit of violet to the formula. If hair is too orange, you're going to add a little blue to the formula. If you can get hair to be red, you can mix yellow and blue to make green. But if you notice on most color charts, green isn't there, because if you look at most bleach out charts, you'll find that you never get rid of all of the yellow that's in the hair. So consequently, green would not really cancel orange, which is what you'd have if you had a high concentration of red over a yellow that you cannot remove from the hair. That's why you don't really see a green in any of the colors that are offered by Inspire, and in general, most of the color lines. Greens, for example, in Coleston, would be a stroke 2/8. It would have a green in it, but it would have a green-blue cast, blue, because blue is the opposite of orange. That's real important. The only time I can imagine that you could get red in hair is if you take an 80-year-old woman that has solid white hair and accidentally pick up a 4FF, which is a super flame color. She'll come out looking like Lucille Ball, only alive. So we don't really need the green. Inspire is a color that you make yourself. Normally I have, I believe it's over 100 different shades in Coleston of pre-mixed color. which means I can go out back and I can find a level 6 and then find it with a 7-7 base. So I'm going to have a rich, rich chocolate brown. And unfortunately, if it's Saturday and my associate Margaret has used the last tube of that, I'm going to have to scramble around, find a 5, find a 7, mix them together, add some more color to it to make it a deeper chocolatey brown. That can be a real pain. With Inspire, you only have one tube. One tube makes just about any shade you want by adding these crystals to it. The most important crystal is Nature Control. It's a neutral color, generally it's brown, has all 3 of these colors mixed into it in an even base. And by adjusting the amount or the ratio of crystals that you put to the cream, that is going to give you your shades from a level 9 blonde down to a level 4 brunette. So for example, with 15 grams of this cream, if I add 1/10 of a gram of neutral control to it, I'll get a level 9 blonde. If I add a 1/2 gram of neutral control to it, I'll get a level 7 blonde. And someday I'll memorize the chart. 1 1/4 grams will drop me down to a level 5, and a whole 1.5 grams for 15 grams of cream, which is 10% dilution rate, will give me a level 4. Anything lower than a level 4, instead of adding more neutral control, I'm going to start throwing in drabbers. And the 2 drabbers that I work with are blue and purple. If I want a warm level 3 or level 2, I'll be adding purple because purple has red in it, which is a warmer color. If I want something very, very cold, a blue-black, kind of the color that is always drawn in Superman comic books for Lois Lane with that blue highlight, I'll use the blue concentrate. The more of these that I put in, the darker my level 4 is going to get and approach a level 3 or a level 2. There are some rules. The maximum amount of nature control that you can put into a product is 10% of its proportion to cream. And the maximum amount of any of the pure tones that you put in combined should not be more than 10%. So if I were going to use purple and orange in Nature Control, and I was going to use 1.5 grams of Nature Control, the combination of these 2 will not exceed 1.5 grams. I could put in 1 gram of purple and 1/2 gram of orange, or reverse, or any combination in between, but the total shouldn't add up to more than that.